Hey everybody, this is Daz145 with a BOOMco Halo Magnum mod guide. So far, I've done a few mods to this. I've taken out the air restrictors. I've done a couple little things to it. Here's what I've done so far. I've taken out this stem, which really has no use in the gun whatsoever. Basically, it's just there to be annoying. Now you can shoot Steffens out of this. This little area right here is a small dart tooth that just holds the dart in there a little bit better. If you take this piece out, this piece out, it will allow you to slide the gun, prime it, and unprime it. It works pretty simply. Now, as you can see right here, this piece right here, if you remove this, it will allow you to prime and deprime the blaster. Very easy to remove. There's a small spring. Just slide this out. Yes. And you're going to want to save the spring on here. It's a good spring. The rest of this is literally just junk. Now, right here is the main plunger system. It's very close to a night finder, as you can see. It works pretty simply. It's got a nice strong spring in here. This part comes off pretty easily. There's going to be some separation in a few parts. Let's go ahead and open this up and show you what you need to do. There we go, pops quite easily. Now, that piece that just fell off there is two pieces of a ring system that they have. The red piece here, let's see if I can separate this just a moment. Yeah, the red piece there is solid. It's just a plastic bushing. Now this is solid. It's a solid plastic piece, and it's not very big, about a quarter of an inch. Now this part right here is part of the air seal system. It's actually squishy black rubber. Works very good. Together they make an awesome air seal inside the thing. Very important to keep that. Do not get rid of it. Super important to keep. Now, this piece right here is where the stem was attached. It's very easy to pop off. It's very similar to a knife finder in its assembly. I just went in with an X-Acto knife and I popped it out. Not very clean. Tried to clean it up as best as I could, but it does the job very, very nicely. It goes back on very easily. Very easy to modify. The spring system in here is actually pretty nice, especially once you take the air restrictors out and everything. You get some decent power out of it. You don't even really have to do really any modifications to it. Now, right here is the switch system, the trigger system. It's very easy to work with. This is the most important part right here. This right here catches on the front. This is the back end of the barrel. That right there is the little dart tooth thing. Let me see if I can show you right here. And there we go right there. That is a spring-loaded dart tooth right there. Just kind of grabs onto the dart. That's all you really need to be able to do with it, is to grab onto the dart. Keep that in there. Otherwise, your darts will constantly slip out. Very important to keep this assembly in there. Don't need to barrel it, don't need to do anything to it. You can really just reassemble it. Now this is the shell broken down into its parts. Let's see here. Yeah, this is the other half of the shell. I love that it broke down so easily, so it'd be great to paint. You can easily do some detail painting on this, just, aging, dry brushing, nothing really important there. I wouldn't even paint this part. But the red parts here, you can paint up very easily. They came off very, very easy. This right here is the 3 parts of the shell. That's the trigger. That's the finger grip guard right there. The spare ammo area where the clip would actually be. That's the slide rail. I had to cut a post off there just to get this gun off. It's got 3 posts in it. One, as you can see here, I ended up removing this one completely. I'm going to remove this one completely from the gun. That one right there is very important. Then there's one that goes right here in this hole. That is actually part of the priming system. Make sure you keep that. Here is the priming rod right here. This is the most important part of the entire gun, so do not lose this piece. Now, let's see. Yeah, this right here I'm going to remove. Should be easy enough. Just snip it out. I don't know why I even left it on here as is. Other than that, it should come off pretty easily. Let's see. Now, because it came apart so easy, it should be pretty easy to paint. I'm going to go ahead and reassemble the gun, and then I'll reassemble the gun and put it back in. A little important thing. When putting the plunger system back in, make sure you have this piece facing down, because that is where the trigger catches. Make sure it's facing down in the channel, and then there's this other side with this groove in there. That is the up side. Do not put that down. Make sure that is facing up. That way this area right here, the slide pin will be going into that. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and assemble this now, and we'll be right back. Okay, here we are. The gun's fully assembled. All the internals are back in. The prime rod's there. The catch, everything's locked in. Trigger, it's functional now. The knuckle rail is back in. Everything's ready to go. Yeah, you can see some of the catch points here. The slide lock was taken out. The pin was left in. A dart pin was left in. I re-lubricated a few parts and stuck it back in. Now the dart will fit in there quite nicely and be able to fire. As you can see, the pin spring is reattached. That's just for the return. Other than that, serves no real purpose. Let's go to the final parts of this, and I will close it up and show you how it works. With the modifications I've done to this, I took out the air restrictor, I took out the priming lock, so now you can prime this, and you can deprime it without having a dart in it now, which is actually pretty nice. It still fires completely fine. You can take a dart, standard. I'm thinking about maybe doing a Nerf mod to this where you can put a Nerf dart in there. Now that little tooth I left in here will keep the dart in, otherwise this will fall out. It's barely friction fitting in there. So you can prime it and fire it. It's a lot more powerful. It just ricocheted off like 4 different things, which was freaking awesome. Sorry, Kira, I almost shot you in the head. Yeah, that was awesome. But that is the BOOMco Halo Magnum modification. Now remember, everybody, if we can do it, so can you.